That, my friends, is a good basketball team. I was impressed with them on film. We all look at their record and said they got off to a slow start, but they played at Butler, they played, forgot where else, but they played Oklahoma, they played some tough games. That is a very good basketball team. And saying that, we were very bad the first half. First time I saw us look a little selfish, we were moving the ball, we were passing it, we just were stagnant offensively. We were pretty good defensively, and those turnovers, hard credit, we did a better job in the second half. And I thought the job Aaron Henry did on that little point guard was good. I thought we covered their shooters really well. They only shot, 25%. But I thought the stars, of course, were cashed in the second half. But Xavier did an unbelievable job. I mean, he was cramping up, he was hurting, and he offensively we wanted to go to him, and defensively, the blocks. If you look at those numbers, 16 rebounds, 19 points, against what I told my team was one of the best rebounding teams in Illinois, and we all rebounded by 18. That's a hell of an effort, but we got a lot of work to do, and kind of miss Kyle Arns. His 15 minutes are valuable because he's experienced, and but I'm proud of the way we come back. I thought the second half, weren't happy at halftime, and they responded, and I guess that's the mark of a good team.
Tom, you're 5-0 in the Big Ten, winning by a margin of 14 points, and I'm just curious, when you guys are winning by the big margins, how difficult is it to get through to today's young people about this isn't good enough, that isn't good enough, or does that not even matter?
I didn't think it did, but I thought it did the first half. The 5-0 start, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to preach it, maybe you want to write, but the Big Ten schedule is so wacky as it lasts 3-4 years, where I was telling Dan Dawkins, when you play with partners like it used to be, or you play all the teams once in the front nine and then you play them all again, you kind of have a feel where you are. When you start out with 4 out of 5 games at home, and your road game was against a team that's right now a little more at the bottom, I'm pleased with some things. Like today, I'm pleased with our defense, really pleased with our rebounding. But I was watching a little bit of the Michigan-Purdue game before I went down, and when they put up a thing on there where Purdue is at home compared to on the road, it was mind-boggling. It was 20 points difference. It was mind-boggling. If you look at the conference in general, not a lot of teams are winning on the road. So don't get carried away. And we got a tough turnaround now. We got some guys worn out. I don't know if Barnes will play. We play at noon on Sunday. So I'm concerned about that. But I am pleased. You're 5-0, you're 5-0. And I think we have played well enough. And at times tonight, it looked like the second half of the Michigan game, we couldn't come up with a big stop to get over the hump of getting it up to 13, 14, and then maybe you can do something. And I think that's a credit to Minnesota. I told Richard after the game, it's one of his, they might have a little more talent in some ways last year. It's one of his favorite teams for me, watching from the outside. I think they seem to get along. They seem to, they got a star at the center, they got a star at the point. And the kid Kelsiger is a very, very good player that either we did a good job or he self-checked himself a little bit tonight. He did not play as well. He had 37 against Oklahoma State, 27 against somebody else. So give Gabe a little credit. That's probably the first time we've given him credit defensively since he arrived on campus, but he deserves some. And give Cash credit second half for realizing he didn't play well. Instead of pouting about it, he did something about it. And I have tremendous respect for